Welcome to the Prince Adore Cream Prince video series, and today we're holding a fabulous guitar Prince was playing in 1991 around the Cream era. This is a wooden model of a Flying Cloud guitar, very nice thing made by AussieMiniGuitars.com. Check it out, it's only $20 and it comes with its own beautiful stand. Okay. Well guys, thank you for watching my first video about my top 10 Prince albums. Today I've decided, because Prince has released so many wonderful albums, that it's unfair just to showcase 10 of his very best albums. And we've now got 10 more. These are numbers 11 to 20, and these are all still really good albums, but they may have one or more problems, or they're just not as good as that first 10 of albums. And we're going to do the next 10 today, and then we're going to do another video where we go further down the line to the lesser albums. Now, with some of these later albums, I don't quite have every single album, as some of them were very limited editions. This one here, 3121, this is my 11th favourite Prince album, so this comes right after Controversy, which was the number 10. Now just quickly, we'll count down that number 10 again. Number 10 was Controversy, number 9 was Artificial Age, number 8 was Around the World in a Day, number 7 was Dirty Mind, number 6 was, refresh me for a second, number 6 was The Gold Experience, number 5 was, oh lord, I can't, that's it, it was Purple Rain, number 4 was Love Sexy, number 3 was The Parade, number 2 was 1999, and the best album was Sign of the Times. Now we move down to number 11. This is Prince's 2006 big comeback album. It was his first number one since the 80s, and this was a wonderful album. This is famous story here. He rented this house off this basketballer, and he did it up Prince style. The basketballer came home, wasn't happy that there were symbols and 3121 everywhere, and Prince had purpled it up and had parties there and tried to sue Prince, but as in most lawsuits of him, it doesn't work. But this album's got Black Sweat, it's got Te Amo Corazon, Beautiful, Loved and Blessed. Had some Tamar vocals. Now she was the 4th member of Destiny's Child. And this is actually a really cohesive album. There's no fillers on this song one at all. I mean, it's a wee bit overdone with the Jehovah stuff, but this is pretty good, and one of the few recent Prince albums you can still find today. It's hard to believe this is nearly 10 years old. Right, number 12. Still an excellent album. A lot of you guys are going to love this album. This is 1992's Love Symbol album. Now, I went to Korea about 15 years ago, and I couldn't take all the heavy CD boxes, so I got these make-weight CDs. This is the new Power Generation, featuring our famous friend, Mr. Tony M, a person who most of us Prince fans either love or really hate, but it was very important on this album. This album has got some real classics on it, such as Sexy MF, Love to the Nines, The Morning Papers, Three Chains of Gold. I really love that song. Some other people don't like it, but it's got probably his most beautiful ballad ever made, Damn You, which is a beautiful song. And yeah, this is still really good. This is we're not in classics like we're with the 10, but we're definitely into the very good to excellent category here. And this is when Prince first met Mighty, and he was just blown away by her and just wanted to write this whole musical selection about her. And here we have it. This is the Cities of Gold, you know, after the big hit song 7, another one of my personal favourites, and there's Prince playing his guitar with Mighty and her maidens dancing around him. Alright, number 13, another classic, Diamonds and Pearls, and I'm lucky enough to have this holographic album cover, as you can see. Prince with the dancers, Diamond and Pearl, the Lamont sisters. This is really great. These sold out really quickly, these ones. This was Prince's huge comeback. It had 5 big hits off it, including Cream, which was his last proper number one smash. And Cream was actually the song that got me hooked into Prince as a 15-year-old. I mean, I'd kind of known of Prince beforehand. I mean, I'd heard all the hits like When Doves Cry, Kiss, Alphabet Street. And I actually the first Prince album I bought as a fan was this. Well, I actually bought a second-hand copy of Purple Rain first, because that was like the one everyone had. But this is amazing. This has got Get Off, you know, 23 Positions in a One Night Stand, Thunder, Daddy Pop, Walk Don't Walk. And I don't actually mind Jughead. I don't know why it gets so much hate. It's got some pretty bad rapping in it, but it's actually quite funny, really. And the only song I really don't like is Live for Love. I just find it so dull and so lacking life, I guess. But overall, this is an amazing album, and I love pop, and this is the album that got me hooked into Prince. So that's lucky number 13. 14. I'm going to start saying less about these albums now because we're moving into the sort of less great stuff. We're down into the very good to good category. Crystal Ball, great mix of albums here. This is this famous Impossible Case, you know. I've also got the booklet and got Truth here, which, you know, the discs all look like this, all very, very plain stuff. And the booklet again, nothing too amazing here. Good album overall though, but he put a lot of bad 90s filler in amongst the classics like Crucial. Good Love was the best song on this album. You know, Crystal Ball of course, but for every Crystal Ball you've got Pum 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 and 18 and Over, which are alright, but they are pretty silly, but not a bad album, worth getting, very hard to find nowadays. Yep. 15. Another recent classic. This is an album I didn't like initially when it came out, but this is an amazing album. It's got Prince's best song since the 2000s. Future Soul Song. I really love this song. The whole thing flows very well. The only real throwaway track on this is Everybody Loves Me, which is pretty silly. And for 2010, this was actually quite a good album, and it would precede 4 years of nothing afterwards. And so 2010's a fairly good album, worth getting, and it's number 15 on the list. Number 16, another recent album with another great holographic cover, Planet Earth. Some people hate this album. The vinyl hate it gets on the org. I can't understand why. It's got Planet Earth, All the Midnights in the World, which is one of his cutest songs, Somewhere Here on Earth. Well, Earth features a lot here. Chelsea Rogers, Lion of Judah, which is the closest he probably came to reggae rock. And of course, you know, it's got Future Soul Song. Sorry, not Future Soul Song, Future Baby Mama. And this is quite a cool album, and I really like this cover. But this is what Prince has been doing a lot of lately. No booklets, no song listings, and these weird cardboard cover cases which he stopped with Hit and Run, thank God. But yeah, this is a pretty cool album, and I'm just going to flash this because this is cool. I like this. Yeah. Alright, number 17, The Black Album. I know this is the Holy Rosetta Stone of Prince albums. Now this is a 1994 repressing. I actually managed to buy this in late 94. I actually got it given away free with Come. I think that showed you all how low Prince had dropped by the early to mid 90s when he changed his name to The Symbol and the artist formerly known as Prince. And I believe the proper saying was something like but this was pretty much given away. But I actually like this. The Grind, Cindy C, Dead on It are all great songs. Ventura in Love is one of my favourite Prince songs, but really that song belongs on Love Sexy, not here. Two, can't say that word because this is a family channel here. United for West Compton. Really funny, some really funny talking at the bit about, oh, I love my new shoes, cat, you know. You'll meet some friends of mine, they're musicians, you know. Funny stuff. Prince bringing out his Morris Day pimp voice. And Rock Hard in a Funky Place. Well, again, like 1999, this is some of Prince's most X-rated and crazy stuff he's ever put on a record. So, pretty good, but yeah, you might get tired of it after a while. And while Bob George, it's funny, but it gets silly, yeah. Alright, number 18. And the album which it came with it, Come, You Should Do That, Baby. Again, a very, very explicit album and also a very dark album. Prince was really angry with Warner Brothers here. He recorded most of the stuff in early 1993, just along with the Gold Experience. This is what Warner's wanted Gold and they got this instead first. A lot of people didn't like this album, but it has got some good tracks. It's got Space, Pheromone, Loose, and of course Come, you know, if you can get past the filthy lyrics. It's got some amazing saxophones and the MPG horns. You've got Dark, which is one of his best, you know, She Did Me Wrong ballads. Yeah. Whoa, it's just waiting to come out. Yeah. There's your disc with a picture of Prince looking dead. And you know. So yeah. And number 19, we're going way back in time now. I don't actually have the CD for this album, but this is my number 19 favourite Prince album, Prince, from 1979. The first three songs, are amazing. You know, I Want to Be Your Lover, Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad, Sexy Dancer. Great stuff, you know, very sexified disco sound. Completely different to what you get with Dirty Mind, but there's the back cover. He's on the back of a horse, you know. The photographer who took this also took the cover photos for you and said, this guy never talks. Hilarious stuff though. I mean, look at it. But this is a great album. Number 19, probably not as strong as his later 80s stuff, but there's no filler on this. A few of the ballads are a bit slow to ignite, but also it has I Feel For You, which Chaka Khan turned into a massive hit. This is a pretty good album, and this is a very old record, as you can see. Finally, number 20, another recent album, Lotus Flower. This is a free album set released in 2009. with Bria Valente and Minneapolis Sound. Now I'm going to rate all these albums together as one, 20th place, which ranks in the sort of satisfactory to good on the Prince scale of things. Of their 3 albums, Elixir by Bria Valente is a throwaway. It's basically Prince's latest protege. Let's make her a star. You know, there's nothing on it I like. It's very light, you know, poppy, sexy dance music. Minneapolis sounds fairly good. You know, it's got 3 really hard jamming, dancey numbers. Yeah, but you know, it's also got a lot of filler, a lot of weepy ballads that go nowhere. It's also got No More Candy for You, which is a great song, an old school company. Sounded great in 2009, but already starting to sound really dated. A lot of people don't like this period too because he started a website which gave away a free t-shirt that no one ever got, and they got charged $77. And Prince promised to put all the stuff up on it, and well, he never did. And but the best album's Lotus Flower, which has got Forever, Crimson and Clover, Colonized Mine, and quite a few good songs. This was a pack. Originally I sent away to America to get this because I thought they weren't going to release it in New Zealand, but they did. But as you can see, Prince looks really bizarre in this photograph I'm trying to get up down here. And this was supposed to be the multiverse of experiences on the Lotus Flower website. And it never happened. But still, it's a fairly good album. Okay, that's the end of this album. Special shout out to Nightchild Ethereal for liking my videos, and all of you Prince fans should get over there and watch his channel. He's got doing a wonderful series about the Graffiti Bridge album at the moment, and I can assure you, don't worry, it's definitely in the high 20s. It's coming up. I know you haven't seen it yet. You're probably wondering what's going on when I'm praising, you know, your videos and the songs all the time, and you haven't seen it yet. I think it just shows you how much I like Prince, because even these albums, I like them. I mean, they're not Purple Rain, they're not Sign of the Times, but these are still good albums. And there you are. Thank you, Prince fans, and have a purple and blessed day.